Season 2, Episode 50. May news tayo dito, no? Si Pintus withdraws Switzerland commitment. Anthony Pintus, 20-year-old goalkeeper. Anthony Pintus has announced that after considering his options, he has decided he no longer wants to commit to representing Switzerland in international football. Pintus no longer wants to represent Switzerland. He feels it would involve a large amount of traveling. News of Pintus' desire to no longer represent Switzerland will potentially be seen as good news for Philippines, who may well consider themselves as having a realistic chance of persuading the player to represent them on international stage. So si Anthony Pintus, hindi ko pa nakikita naglaro to sa Philippines sa Azkals, no? Kasalukuyan 20 years old siya, kasalukuyan naglalaro ngayon sa Grasshoppers siya sa Switzerland, First League Group 3, no? Under 21. So yan po, hindi ko alam kung anong laro na to ni Pintus, no? Goalkeeper siya, pero kasi bata pa to 20 years old, ang height niya 6'2", nasa Grasshopper Switzerland siya ngayon. Pero dito sa gameplay ko na to, sa game, nasa Caloocan na siya naglalaro. Pero sa totoong buhay, hindi ko pa nabalitaan na nakakuha siya ng Azkals para makapag-try out na kung pwede siya maglaro sa Philippines sa Azkals, no? Anthony Pintus, 20 years old, 6'2". So, ayan. So, tignan natin kung pwede natin siyang persuade na imbes na sa Switzerland, total nag-drop na siya sa Switzerland, baka gusto niya mag-represent represent nation, represent ng Philippines. Caloocan scouting report. So, ito. Anthony Pintus has decided the request to represent us to accept it. So, in-accept niya, no? Gusto niya maglaro sa Philippines sa Azkals. Pintus has decided to represent Philippines due to the relatively little travel involved. Pero, sa ngayon, hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung chance niya dahil marami tayong magagaling ng goalkeeper din sa national team natin dito sa gameplay na to, no? National pool, goalkeepers, yan po. Marami tayong mga goalkeepers dito na nasa national pool natin. Okay, meron tayong ngayon, youth intake, no? Quezon City announced new intake of youth players. Tignan natin. Okay, so meron tayong dalawang 5-star dito. Kasi ito, yung black na yan, ibig sabihin 5-star yan, no? Pero hindi pa siya scouted ng fully. So, pwede siya, ibig sabihin na siguro yung hanggang dyan ang potential niya, hanggang 5-star. Pero, depende sa training na maibibigay natin sa kanya. Pero sa ngayon, ang maximum niya, maximum niya 5, pero hanggang dito pa nakikita natin 4-star. So, dalawang defensive midfielder. So, basically, sa tactics ko kasi walang defensive midfielder. So, ang role nila dito magiging central midfielder silang dalawa. Pero, maglalaro muna sila sa under 23 natin. Doon sila malalagay. So, dalawa lang makukuha natin sa youth intake natin. Yung iba kasi mabababang star lang to. John Parks, hindi ko gusto yung potential niya kasi mababa. 3.5, pati ito si Caloocan Tanheko, 3.5 lang din to. Tsaka ito si James Pangalinan, 3.5. So, yung dalawa, papipirmahin agad natin to. Contract, approach to sign. Hot prospect, full-time. 3 years, no? Ibabind natin siya yung gagana ng binding contract sa agad na mahaba para siguradong hindi siya. So, may potential sila maging 5-star. So, sa ngayon, 60 million ang value natin sa kanila. Minimum fee release clause. ayan po, yan natin yan, ilalock in natin yan. Tapos bibigyan natin siya ng 1K. 1K na contract. So, ayan po, hot prospect, full-time player. So, yun natin, accept niya, no? So, accept niya. Good offer, I'm very happy with it. So, finalize, exit. James Lordi, Azkals, J. Ramos naman, ganun din bibigyan natin sa kanya dahil pareho sila ng potential nito. So, approach to sign natin. Youngster, hot prospect, full-time. So, ilalaki natin yan. Minimum fee, release clause. Kasi ito, 1K din na yan sa kanya. Suggest terms natin yan. Okay, finalize, exit. So, may dalawa tayong bagong rookie. Pero hindi sila makapaglaro sa senior team natin sa ano muna sila. Pina-finalize na yung contract nila. Maglalaro sila sa senior, sa under 23 ng Quezon City. Ito, Lordi signs a youth contract. J. Ramos signed a youth contract. Matami dito sa susunod ng kalaban natin ay Caloocan ng second, no? So, bakbakan talaga ito dahil kung sino ang manalo ng Division 4. Tignan natin yung mga iba pang youth intakes ng iba-ibang team sa buong Pilipinas. 100 teams to sa buong Pilipinas. So, tignan natin yung mga youth intakes nila. Hindi lang kasi Quezon City ang may youth intakes dito. Tignan natin dito sa pub, transfers, youth intake. Ayan po. Itong Navotas, 2 youth intake nila. Sa Aurora, 3. Negros, 2. Tignan natin, Okay, so, yan po, napakadami yan. Napakadaming teams. Ang daming mga batang mandalaro na gustong maglaro sa bawat kupunan sa isandang kupunan sa Philippines na league. Okay. Rivera reaches 100 games in management. Talented manager will celebrate his 100-game football management when his Quezon City team play Caloocan in the World Cups on Saturday. With Quezon City first in the league, Rivera will want to ensure that his players don't play the landmark too much attention and turn their thoughts to the game itself. Okay. Fernando Rivera, first non-playing role was Quezon City's manager. Rivera then opted to also become manager at Philippines. During his time at Philippines, Rivera's team lifted the Southeast Asian Football Championship in 2018 and the Asian Nations Cup in 2019. In terms of personal accolades, Rivera has a single third place in Warmo's Manager of the Year award his name. A playoff showdown at Quezon City Stadium. Ito na, big time game to. Battle para sa first position sa Division 4, no? Informed Quezon City's home advantage gives them the edge in what should be a close encounter against Caloocan. Quezon City will secure a playoff place at worst with a point in their next match against Caloocan, but will have eyes for a much greater prize with a promotion still a realistic goal. Caloocan have notched up 4 straight league wins and with the end of the season now in sight, lie in second place in the Division 4. Okay, so Quezon City will definitely be without Simon Best, who has a twisted ankle. Caloocan will be without Pablo Armero, broken lower leg, and Debogo Langerman, calf strain. Tignan natin yung past meetings natin dito. So, ito, odds against natin dito. Hindi maganda itong odds na to. Dahil sa tatlong laban natin dito sa Caloocan, sa Warmouse, 2 beses. Sa Division 5 yan. Unang laban natin sa kanila ay 3-1, talo tayo. Tapos yung pangalawang laban natin sa kanila sa Warmos pa rin sa Division 5, 1-1. At ito naman sa may Division 4, ang unang laban natin sa Caloocan ay nagtabla pa rin, 0-0. So, ang odds sa lamangang Caloocan dito sa atin. No? So, ito ang chance natin para ma-break yung mahalunan tayo sa kanila, makatabla tayo. So, Quezon City set for record team and Warcats points hold. Quezon City set for record team and Warcats victories. Okay. Pre-match press conference about the game. Roel Munoz, Quezon City Football Review. You're on a great run and everything seems to be going well. Presumably there's a great dressing room atmosphere contributing towards that. There's a real vibrancy and togetherness about the group. It's an amazing squad. Charlie Ridley, 90minute.com. A defeat here could see Quezon City lose top spot. So presumably you're stressing the importance of a good performance to your players. Siyempre, hindi lang yung top spot ang nakabugan dito. Yung panalo laban sa Caloocan. Kailangan natin manalo dyan para magkaroon naman tayo ng bragging rights, no? Na nakatabla tayo sa kanila. Sa tatlong laro kasi, isang panalo nila, dalawang draw. So we're treating it as a must-win match. Sian Quinn, Real Sport. Abram Grant is winning a lot of plaudits for what many perceive to be his overachievement with Caloocan this season. Would you agree that he is performing at an unexpectedly high level at the moment? I don't like to talk about other teams or managers really, and would prefer to focus on the positives for my side. We're well prepared and confident of a good result on Saturday. So, Rob Sullivan, World Soccer Magazine, given the importance of the upcoming match for the two teams, there is an incredible hunger from the Quezon City fans to get a positive result. Does the added pressure given what's at stake affect you in your preparations at all? I don't think it affects our planning now. The lads will all have that bit of extra desire, though which you can only get from matches like this. But the fact is that managers can often crack under pressure. You seem to handle it pretty well. Can the same be said to Abram Grant? I really don't know really, but I know he'll be feeling it, and I'm confident I can handle it better than most people. How important have Gerald Brooks' performance been to Caloocan this season? I'm here to discuss questions about my team. Ronald Albina, Filipino Football Gazette, Caloocan, coming to this match fresh from a resounding 4-0 victory over Albay. Ito yung Albay na tinambakan natin ng 10-1, no? 4-0 lang ang kanilang ginawa dito. How does that affect your preparations for this match? I think we're the better team and favorites to win. We have to play well, of course, but I like our chances. Mainit na laro ito, laban sa Caloocan. Okay, team selections tayo. Kaya sa home court natin ito ngayon. Laban ng Caloocan. Laban natin yan. Okay, balikan natin na dito si Ragnar Tuesday na naman ng natin, ang referee natin dito. Napakalupit tong referee nito, matatandaan natin. Meron siyang mabilis siya magbigay ng yellow card sa red card. So, yun tayo sa team selections. So, si Bess hindi pa rin nakakalaro kasi para sa kanya si Hero. Spartacus Plaza, paglalaro na natin siya kahit na yung match sharpness niya yung baba. Importante siya dito sa laban na to. Yan. So, ayan po ang ating lineup ngayon. Okay, tactics naman tayo. Techniques, match plans. So, okay, submit natin yung team natin. Quezon City Stadium, full pack tayo. Marami rin supporters dito ng Caloocan. Dressing room. Team talk. Full calma. I fully expect you to keep our run going and win this match. Defense, calm. I think there's a lot more to come from you. Good food, calm pa rin. I think there's a lot more to come from you. Ganun pa rin. I think there's a lot more to come from you. And I completely believe you get what it takes. And team talk, panel interview tayo. Cody Cole na ng 90-minute .com. Your team selection has offered little by way of surprise. You were confident ahead of Luka. My team pick itself, but it's very strong team, and we've got every chance of winning if we play as well as we're capable of. Both teams come to this one in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of? I enjoy these matches a lot. The players don't need any extra motivation, and they demand a high standard of football. I think we'll get what it takes to win. Ito po. Crucial match to. Labanan na kung sino magiging top spot na top team dito sa Division 4, kung sino magiging number 1. So, sabay natin, panood natin sabay-sabay. Season 2, Episode 50, Game 29 ng Pilipinas Division 4. Maraming salamat po ulit sa mga napapad at tuloy na suporta sa Football Manager at Philippines Division, sa Football Philippines na maraming salamat po sa inyo ulit. Ano po, pakihit naman po yung like at subscribe sa YouTube channel ko po, Azkals Philippines Azkals Philippines Grassroots. Maraming salamat po. Okay, penalty, Azkals chance para makalamang tayo. Uy, muntik na. Nabahan tayo doon. Muntik na masalo ng goalkeeper nila. So, dito pa rin si Azkals dito. One nil. Ang referee na to si Ragnar Tuesday, mabilis to tumawag ng mga fouls. Yellow card sa red card, mabilis din magbigay. Ang mga kita ba to? Nanulit ko, di pa tayo nananalo dito sa Caloocan sa tatlong laban natin sa kanila. Ito pang-apat na laro na natin. Laban sa Caloocan. Dalawa sa Division 5, dalawang beses. Isang beses tayo natalo doon. Malawang laro natin sa kanila sa Division 5 pa rin, tabla. Sa unang laro natin dito sa Division 4, laban sa kanila ay tabla pa rin. So ito na ang chance natin para makabawi naman. Edes, cross pass, Narcas, second goal of the game. Yeah, chance na natin to. Oh baby, baby. Third, Narcas, wow. Third na naman, pasa kay Narcas, sabi, pasa ng Narcas yan. Uy, Gamboa. Nice defense para kay Gamboa. Uy, si Mission Servidad natin. Uy! Ito. Wala pa naman tayong backup na goalkeeper dito. Delikado tayo. Pwede tayo mga kapatid. Ang goalkeeper natin, yung injured nila. No-chase tayo. Padalarin natin si ano. Damn! Pinamatan ka dito. What? Wala lang ano natin dito ah. 5'9". Yung speed. 5'8". Speed. Kabila. 5'9 pa rin. So ito si Ruela. Ang ating wing back right natin, defender right natin, no? 5'10 siya. 5 acceleration, agility, tsaka pacing niya, yun ang re-relate natin yan. So siya pagagawin natin bilang goalkeeper natin. Nangyari tayo dito ng ano, nangyari tayo ng Caloocan dito. Pintok. I think there's a lot more to come from you and I completely believe it that. So, malaking disadvantage to para sa atin. Arm injury. Balikan natin yan, no? Tignan natin kung paano siya na-injured. Yun, sa pagsalo ng bola, na-overextend niya yung kamay niya. So, hihirapan si Misak Cerbedad, no? Parang na-overextend niya yung kamay talaga niya dito sa pagsalo ng bola. Kung tayo nangyari. Pabalik tayo sa ano. Gameplay na tayo. Kahit may 2 goals na ahead tayo dito, medyo delikado tayo. Dalawa kahit ng goalkeeper na tapos goalkeeper. My goodness. Yun ang sinasabi ko. Offside. Ito na lang offside ka. Kevin Itabao. Ito na naman, attack na naman sila. Alam nila kasing ano eh. Wala tayong proper na goalkeeper, no? Uy, muntik na. Okay, so half time tayo. Okay, 2 goals na advantage tayo. Pero hindi pa rin tayo mapapakumpiyansa dito dahil wala tayong goalkeeper na ano. Pintok, passionate, Very pleased with their performance. Defense, passionate. There's a lot more to come from you. Good, passionate. There's a lot more to come from you. Attack, passionate. There's a lot more to come from you, and I believe you'll get what it takes. And team talk, start second half. Yes. Yannick Cosmosena, assist by Michael Hero. Yun, no? Wow! Lipit ng header ng goal. Medyo nakaluwag-luwag tayo ng kalooban dito kahit wala tayong goalkeeper na exact. At 3-0 na lamang, 3 goals na lamang natin sa kanila. Substitute tayo. Kahit mga pagod na dyan. Kasi na, Padacos Plaza. Ito tayo kahit Radius, Stekerage naman. Iwan Pavilla. Tapos ng formation natin. Huwag naka-goal sila. Pwede sa Delta. Uy. 3 minutes. Yes. Nakaisa rin tayo sa Caloocan. Full close match to, no? Tap dahil wala tayong na-injured yung goalkeeper natin. Minsan certified, passionate. I'm very pleased with the result in your performance. And Team Talk, league match. So, nakalayo na naman tayo sa Quezon City, sa Cubao, tsaka Caloocan. 5 points naman ang advantage natin sa kanila. So, ang Cubao, panalo sila sa Pangasinan. 65 points sila, tayo 70. Quezon City secure playoff spot. Quezon City have guaranteed themselves Pilipinas Division 4 playoff place. So, yan po. Ay tag na dito. Ay PL kasi ibig sabihin niya na playoffs na yan. Okay. Quality of possession provides victory. Grant praises decision. What did you make of the decision to award Quezon City a penalty? I have no complaints. The decision was a correct one. Okay. Okay, so ito malaking taganapan dito para sa Quezon City. No? Si Misan Servedad, ang ating goalkeeper. Na-injured siya. Ang malaking bagay din dahil 9 games na lang natitira sa Division 4. At bawat puntos niya makukuha natin dyan na importante. Kailangan panalo tayo. Pinakamaraming panalo tayo dapat dito. Pero sa nangyari na to, na-injured siya. 5 to 6 weeks na. 5 to 7 pag yung doctor. Physio, 6 to 8. So, 5 to 6 weeks, ibig sabihin yan 5 to 6 games siyang mawawala. Bukod pa ron pang 7 weeks, sigurado, papahinga pa siya. Tsaka yung niya, yung physical condition niya, hindi pa tama. So, automatic ito, 7 games na mawawala siya. 9 games na lang natitira. Post-match press conference, congratulations on finally ending your winless run against Caloocan. How much weight does this lift from you and the squad? Pinipipaan yung kakaliyasa ng Caloocan City ng football player, a paper. I think it's pretty big for everyone involved. We wanted to do this for a while and there's a considerable buzz about the dressing room and having achieved something against them. David Farner, Filipino Football Informer, you've got to be pleased with the result and a performance as impressive as that. It was a terrific performance. We were excellent in every area and at times looked unstoppable. Ronald Albino, Filipino Football Gazette, Kevin Itabel was brilliant today, wasn't he? It can be very often you come up against an opponent who puts in that type of performance. Kevin Itabel is Argentinian though. But we should, I don't want to comment on individual performances. Caloocan were in good when the referee awarded the team what they considered a controversial penalty. You think the referee made the right decision? Kabalitaran ko sa sinabi ni Grant, no, na nag-accept niya na yung Grant, si Grant kasi yung manager ng Caloocan, nag-accept niya na tama yung decision ng referee na penalty. So, kabalitaran yung tanong niya. I agree with the official completely. It was a clear penalty. Lucas Hermet, Filipino Football Review. Your team ranks amongst the best in the league at retaining possession. How important has that been to your consistently good form? It's always been believed that possession of the ball is the most important thing in our sport. If we've got the ball, we're not going to concede. So, Quezon City to receive 200K. Narcas on form as Quezon City score easy victory. You were superb in front of the goal last time. I'll keep it up. Thanks, boss. I am pleased with my performances lately. Hopefully, I can keep it up. So, Tito Narcas din natin ang kanyang records na. Last season, 33 appearances siya sa Division 5, 28 goals, 6 assists, 8 player of the match. Rating niya 7.36. Ngayon po, this season, sa Season 4, Division 4, 26 appearances, 22 goals, 6 assists, 5 player of the match, 7.42 average rating. So, ito po nagtatapos ang Season 2, Episode 50, Game 29 ng Division 4. Maraming salamat po ulit sa inyo sa mga pag-support at patuloy na panonood ng Football Manager Philippines Edition. Supportan natin ang buong Pilipinas ang football team natin sa totoong buhay. Maraming salamat po. Pakita po yung like at subscribe sa YouTube channel ko po, Azkals Philippines Grassroots. Thank you po.